Hey gang, what's up? Welcome back here to another edition of Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys tuning in here to the first day tournament report down at Lake Eufaula here for the BFL Regional. And I'm going to give you guys a rundown how my day went and what my plan is for tomorrow. So real quick guys, before we get started, just want to invite everybody to check out our virtual lessons we're offering at fishthemoment.com. These are things you can book an hour-long video lesson with me on the Zoom call, and we can go over anything you want to in fishing, any technique or lake or whatever. So I'll put the link in the description on that. So much appreciated. Okay guys, I was pretty pumped going out this morning. Yesterday, the last day of practice, I found one area over there, and I didn't even fish it very hard and probably could have had 13 or 14 pounds, which is a big string here. So I was really confident to get out this morning to get up there. But if you guys watched the video we talked about yesterday, I told you that there was two factors involved about how I thought I could, do well or not do well. Number one was if anyone else was in there, which there wasn't in this area that I was fishing. And number two is if the water muddied up, because we had probably 2 inches of rain here at Lake Eufaula last night. And of course I get in there and the water had muddied up. It wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't like unfishable, but it had lost half of its visibility. Yesterday, I'm gonna guess you probably had 12 inches of visibility, and today it was probably 4 to 6 inches of visibility. So that's a pretty significant visibility drop just overnight with there. So anyway, I get in there, start running the stretches I'm fishing, and right off the bat my co-angler catches 2 non-keepers, and then he catches a keeper. So I'm thinking, well, hey, they're still going to bite today, it's going to be okay. Then everything, the weather started getting right, the sun came out, which is what I needed for the clouds there, and I started working through the stretches really slow and methodically, and I started catching non-keepers right and left, like 12 inches, 13 inches, 10 inches, 12 inches, which I did not expect to catch non-keepers at all in this particular area, because I was fishing, with big baits on there. And so here it is, it's like, 10 o'clock in the morning. I'd been in there for a couple hours and still hadn't had a keeper, and everything started getting right. It's like, the wind calmed down a little bit, it was brighter, there was shad flickering everywhere. Everything was just right, except for the water clarity. It was just a little dirty. So I kept catching non-keepers, and then, next thing you know, it's 12, it's 1 o'clock, it's 2 o'clock, and I still don't have a keeper. So here it is left. We got like an hour left to fish, and I told my co-angler, I said, we have got to bail. And I had another little backup plan. So I ran over to that area, and in the next hour, right off the bat, I catch a nice one, 1 over 2 pounds, and I catch another keeper, just a 14 incher, and then like 20 minutes later, I catch another nice one, about a 2.5. So I got 3 fish in the well for about a little over 6 pounds. And then I hook a really nice one and lose it, and then we're out of time. So the last hour of the day, I catch 3 that weighed 6-something pounds, and put me in 46th place in the tournament, which obviously that's pretty tough. There's 180 guys in here. So anyway, coming in, I was pretty bummed out, but at least after the weigh-in and being in 46th place, I still got a shot, because this backup area, it may be a lot better than what I thought it was. So from what I learned in that area today, I'm going to make some bait adjustments, and if I can go in there and pop 13 or 14 pounds, I would definitely have a shot to make the top 10, and definitely a shot to get into the All-American. So like I said, it was better late than never. Like I said, with an hour left in the day, did not have a fish, and then bailed it out to where I'm, just in the top 50 right now. So if I can go out there tomorrow and catch a limit and get 2 good bites, I'll have a shot to make the cut on Saturday. And then when I make the cut on Saturday, then I'd have a shot to make the top 6. So I've got a few things up my sleeve. I'm not giving up on that first area quite yet. I'm hoping maybe overnight everything settles down a little bit and the sediment settles down, and maybe I'll go back in there tomorrow and those fish are biting again and I get a couple big bites. But guys, that's the way tournament fishing is. It's like, you can bet. I'll tell you one thing about tournament fishing is if you catch them really good like I did yesterday. I mean, I had an exceptional day yesterday. you can pretty much guarantee something's getting ready to change, because those bigger fish, and just the fact they were keepers yesterday and how aggressive they were, because I didn't fish the area thoroughly. I slopped through it pretty much and still caught a good bag. But when they're biting like that, it's usually some type of big weather change coming in. And we did. We had a big front come in last night, bluebird skies. It's a north wind. We had a 180-degree wind switch, lost half the water visibility. So those fish knew it was coming. They knew something was coming, and they were feeding up. So I'll just have to go out tomorrow and make some adjustments. But anyway, I'm not out of it yet. Just a good bag tomorrow will go a long way into making it happen. So I'll let you guys know how it goes tomorrow afternoon. We'll see y'all.